Have you heard about the fight between Facebook and Apple? It's all about privacy. Apple's trying to protect their people's privacy, and Facebook goes, we need to know what's going on with people. I'm going to break down what the war is about, why email marketing is going to save you the headache from even being in the middle of it, and how to use email marketing to grow your business through building a relationship, getting in front of people more consistently and more often, and turning them into customers because they know who you are, they like you, and they're ready to buy. This week on ACC-TV, we're diving into all things about email and 2021. If you're new to the channel, I'm Elisa Connor and I own Elisa Connor Consulting, and I come to you every week with the latest and greatest tips for small businesses in the world of marketing. I give you actionable tips that you can take away, implement, and start seeing results. If you stay tuned till the end of the episode, you'll also find that I've included a bonus so that you can have one more thing to try this week. If you like this video, I'd love for you to hit the like button, and if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, because I do post these every week, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified when I post a new video. So let's talk about Facebook and Apple. So here's the scoop. Facebook, as you may have experienced, likes to follow people around the internet, especially if people are paying advertising dollars to them to do so. So a real life example, you go to Amazon, you put in new tennis shoes or new Converse, and then you decide, I've got 3 or 4 other things to do. I'm just going to either leave them in my cart, close the browser, whatever it might be. Well, lo and behold, the next thing you know, you go over to Google and what do you see? You see an advertisement for Converse. And then you go over to Facebook and you're scrolling through your news feed, and what do you see? You see an ad for Converse. Hey, by the way, we have these new colors in stock. Or you're on Instagram getting ready to post up your brand new picture of your glorious dinner that you just created, and what do you see? A brand new ad for Converse. How do they do it? Well, they do it with what's called a Facebook pixel, and Facebook has been renowned at being able to gather information about its users to the point that it's a little bit scary, which is where we enter Apple. So the new Apple iOS update enables iOS consumers or iOS product owners to turn off or control their privacy. And so what that means is that they have essentially said, screw you, Facebook, you're not going to follow our people around anymore because we don't want you having all of their information. So you may be thinking, oh, yay, go Apple. Well, here's the thing. Apple wants to control the information itself for the same reason. It wants to be able to put whatever it wants in front of its consumers whenever it feels like it. So how do you avoid all this? How do you avoid all the chaos and the things that are going on in the world that you don't have any control over, these big companies warring all the time? Well, as a small business or as a consumer, you can get pulled into the war, or you can worry about how it's going to affect your business, or you can start building your email list. I have a client right now who owns a drainage business in North Carolina. We had a big talk about it because he has a YouTube channel and he has grown it from literally in a year and a half from 0 to almost 15,000 subscribers. And I sat down with him and I was like, Sean, here's the deal. That's great, but you need to start moving those people to your email list. And he was like, why? I have a great YouTube channel. I'm monetized YouTube. It's working really great. And I was like, yeah, what happens when YouTube changes the rules? And he was like, what do you mean? And most small businesses don't realize that we don't own anything on social media. They can come in one day and say, hey, you want to upload that video? That's great. It's going to be $500. And what are you going to do? Your whole business is on YouTube by that time. And nothing against Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. They're great. They've given us the opportunity to use their platform for basically free to promote our business and services. However, it's their platform. And guess what? They're in this game to make money. So they're going to make decisions that increase their revenue. They don't really care about increasing our revenue. They just want more people there to spend more time on their platform so that they can, guess what? Put ads in front of them and get them buying, or promoting their advertisers so that those advertisers continue to pay them to advertise. And so one of the best reasons to grow an email list is that you then create a captive audience. So backing up just a smidge, tip number one about growing an email list, especially in 2021, is it gives you back control of your audience. They become captive to you. You have the opportunity to get in front of them when you want to talk to them, when you want to promote something new that you have coming up, when you want to tell them you have a new video, whatever it might be. But it moves them off of a platform that you don't have any ownership of and onto a platform that you then have control of. You can decide if you want to send out an email to them, or you can decide if you want to send them to your website. So I always recommend that one, you have a website, and two, you start growing your email list as soon as possible. So that's tip number one. Give yourself back control, and then you don't have to worry about if they change their mind or if privacy changes are happening or whatever that looks like in the big picture of things. Number two, you get to control when you get in front of those people, and you get to control what you put in front of those people. And I'm telling you right now, your email list, once you have a viable email list, they become a wealth, an encyclopedia of knowledge for you to create products that people want, to what you should put in your content, to, your next video, to who you should partner with, to, whatever next dream or goal you have. They're going to help you get there, because guess what? People love to talk about themselves. They love to tell you everything that you've ever wanted to know about what problems they're having, what other solutions they've tried, what problems they had with those solutions, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But we have to be willing to listen. And a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we're busy and we just want to get to the end result. But I'm telling you right now, even with the surge in technology and the surge in everything moving to online, we are seeing in every respect out there, mental health challenges, loneliness, people just struggling with suicide and all these other things. And it's because we are struggling with connection. People as human beings crave connection. And when we can create connection, whether that's through an email or a conversation or a Zoom meeting, it not only feeds our business, it feeds the relationship, and it keeps us top of mind. And so as a business, you will find that relationship building is not just a cliche of something that happened in the 1950s. It is what is going to set apart the leaders from those who are struggling or closing their doors. And so we as marketers and of our own business need to focus on how are the best ways we can build those relationships. And one of the best ways you can do that is through email marketing, because you have the opportunity to ask people to reply. You have the opportunity to ask questions. You have the opportunity to share new insights and new information and always get feedback. And so, you get to control that environment. So that's number two. You get to control when you put your message out, who you put it out to, and you know that if people have signed up for your email list, they are ready and interested to hear what you have to say. So number three, email marketing is really critical at building long-term relationships. So you may be in the mindset that, oh, they downloaded my freebie and that's it. And if you've missed any of my other episodes on what type of emails you should have, say in a welcome series, I will link to that video up above. But when you have an email marketing system set up, you not only move people from, hey, I'm a warm lead, to, are you ready to purchase? Great, you've purchased. Now I'm going to stay in touch with you and make sure that you stay a happy customer. Because as we all know, it is much easier to keep a happy customer and sell them something else than it is to go out and get new customers. Now, a fruitful business is going to have all of those things happening at once. You're going to have new leads coming in. You're going to have people moving through the sales funnel, and you're going to have people that have purchased that you are continuing to love on and nurture so that they, one, spread the word about your product, but two, purchase something that you release in the future. And so those are the three big reasons. One, you don't have to worry about all the privacy changes going on because you are moving people to your list and you control your list. Number two, you have the opportunity to get in front of your list with whatever it might be that, one, you need to learn about them, or two, you are ready to share with them. And that can be anything from promoting your latest product to diving in and seeing what's working and what's not working for them. And then last but not least, you have the opportunity to continue to build and nurture that relationship so it becomes a long-term relationship. So for all of those reasons, it is well worth investing your time and energy into email marketing. So I promised you a bonus, and I wanted to tell you something that I've done with my email marketing that has worked really, really well. And I'm hoping that you'll take it and try it in your email marketing and see how it works for you. But a lot of times I will present something new, a new idea, an idea for a new product or service, or a new, I'm starting to revamp my Facebook group right now. And so I want ideas of what to talk about in there. And so I will go, before I ever go out to social media, I'll go to my email marketing list and I'll say, hey, what do you guys think about this? Just hit reply. And whether you have a big list or a small list, when you hit reply, you will be shocked and amazed at how many people will respond and tell you, heck no, yes, thumbs up, do that immediately, or they'll give you a new idea. And so when you reach out to them and you start to have those conversations, one, you get them used to hitting reply, and so they'll do it more often. But two, you get everything you ever needed to put into your ads, into your social media posts, into future emails, and into your products and services. And so having that list to turn to and ask input and advice and run things by them before you spend a bunch of time and energy and creation process doing things that people don't want, you have the opportunity to run it past your own I'm going to call it study group. You have your own group of guinea pigs that you can run things by. And if it doesn't fly with them, you can be pretty darn sure it's not going to fly with other people. And so when you use your email list for market research and you really take to heart what they tell you, you will have a much better chance at getting traction outside of your email list when you put it out into the world. So that's your bonus today, is to use your email list for guidance, for input, for suggestions, and for feedback. So that's what I have for you this week. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you've enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to hit the like button, and I will see you next week with more marketing tips. We're going to talk about headlines and how to get your emails opened. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Take care and be well.